I am Anthony from Haslage. In this video, I will be covering an individual topic from my book, The 21st Century Workplace, a HR and EEO Guide. If you like what you hear, please check out the Amazon affiliate link in the description or visit my website at tony.haslage.net. That's tony.haslage.net. Thank you. I'm Anthony for Haslage, and today we're going to talk about personal space. The space around a person is often considered a safe haven. People often refer to their personal space as bubbles or boundaries, none of which any of us can see. One's personal space is highly subjective and is typically defined by both personal and cultural standards. Young children have little sense of a spatial reasoning, but as we grow, we know how others interact in different situations and subconsciously adapt. We know that couples typically invade each other's personal space. If a stranger walks up to someone, the personal space boundary may be larger than if the individual knew each other. Then there are some people who are much more comfortable than others with how close anyone can get to them. However, there are some cases where we cannot read where the boundaries of a personal space exists. And this is just from watching American Dad. If you just spin around in a circle, keep your head down and then also in a swivel, that you'll be safe. I don't believe that is scientifically accurate, but I mean, if that's what you need to do. Also, you're supposed to swallow your wallet for whatever reason. Anyway, in a professional setting, standing at arm's length from someone is typically acceptable. It is also true in most public settings, unless in a tightly packed location such as an elevator or subway car. Otherwise, being too close together can be seen as creepy, and in most public circumstances, well, it's creepy. It's just creepy. It also is encouraged to sit opposite someone that is unfamiliar when you're at a table. When on an airplane or in a theater, decide who gets the armrests. When space is limited, compromises must be made, and it is best to make them civilly. So I prefer to sit one seat away from somebody if I can at a theater. That's just me, but also I don't need to hear every time I'm watching a movie. Or in the case of one movie, I literally, because also if I can avoid having somebody sitting in the row directly behind me, I actually, stupid me, in a nearly empty theater, sat in front of a couple who would scream every single time something somewhat scary would have popped, and like right in my ear. I broke my own rules, my mistake. Most of all, why is personal space important? It is the difference between a harassment complaint being filed or not. The invasion of personal space can be taken as an aggressive action when it is deemed necessary as part of spatial limitations. That's why cubicles have walls. Repeat offenses can be penalized, so if detecting one's personal space is an issue, try walking up to them to shake their hand with your hand extended. I mean, like, hand out as far as possible. Technically, when you shake somebody's hand, it's typical to have your arm at a 90-ish degree angle, but if you don't want to test those waters, have your hand full on out. It's just to avoid issues. Also, depending on culture, you may not shake hands, you may bow. That one is, I think, somewhere between 4 and 6 feet away. But again, totally up to culture. I'm talking about at least Western society, obviously. Speaking of shaking hands, a good approach is seeing how far they extend their hand, and then you follow suit, because that gives you a general idea of where maybe their personal space lies. This allows the other individual to define the personal space boundary, makes them feel safe, and provides comfort for both of you so you can continue working. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. We would also like to thank our contributors and patrons for supporting this video. If you wish to add to the discussion, post a comment below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos. Thank you for checking out our content. Before you leave, please remember to click like and then subscribe. If you want to receive notifications, do not forget to enable them by clicking on the bell. Then afterwards, check out our social media at Haslage and our website at haslage.net.